So when you look around in society, right, one of the things you would notice is that men are getting weaker and weaker by the day, okay? And this is what they want. This is what the oppressors want. This is what the people want, right? They want to keep men at their lowest self. You know what I'm saying? They want to keep you in that slave mentality. You know, and it's not just with the men, but it's also with the women as well. You know, this is why they promote sexual music, and they keep the artists that's promoting the sexual music. They keep those girls at the top to influence the woman to be hoes and influence the woman to be thoughts. You know what I mean? Like, if you really pay attention, you know, we are under attack as people. You know, they want to demasculate men. They don't want masculine men. You know what I mean? They want to keep you in that box. They want you to be addicted to porn. They want you to be addicted to drugs. They want you to drink every fucking weekend. This is why they push these things. You know what I mean? This is why they recommend you chicks and all that every day on the Instagram and all on these sites, because they want to keep you at your lowest self. They know if we as men become more masculine, they know if we become gods, you know what I mean? They know that we can't be controlled. That's what this is all about. It's all about control at the end of the day. If you a simping ass nigga and you just so thirsty for chicks and you wasting your seed every day and you getting high every day and drinking every day and all that shit, you're easy to be controlled. And that's what they want. This is what they want. We as men are under attack, and this is another reason why they're attacking the children, the little boys. This is why gay agendas is being promoted. This is why they're pushing certain things into the kid TV shows to influence young men to go that way. You see what I'm saying? And this has been going on for a minute, but it's very enhanced at this point in life. It's very enhanced. And it's to the point where we as people got to do something fast. So how do you get out of that slave mentality? Well, you got to become the man that you always wanted to be. You got to get rid of your vices. You know what I mean? You got to stop buying into the traps that these people are putting in front of you. Save your sexual energy. Practice semen retention. Get in the gym. You know? Spend less time on social media and spend more time improving your real life. These are ways how to get out of that slave mentality. A man that can't control his sexual urge is a slave. You're a slave to your urge. A man that can't control his drinking habits is a slave. A man that can't control his smoking habits is a slave. You a slave to your emotions. You a slave to your urges. You're a slave to society. This is what they want, though. To keep you as a man controlled. That's what this is all about. So going back to what I was saying on how to escape the slave mentality, or AKA the Matrix, right? How to escape the Matrix? Well, you level your mind up. You reach a different level of consciousness. How do you reach a different level of consciousness? Well, you learn. You educate your mind. You exercise your mind. You exercise your body. You raise your frequency. How do you raise your frequency? Taking care of yourself, hitting the gym, eating right, tracking your macros, drinking a gallon of water a day, getting sunlight, waking up early, handling business. These are ways how to escape the slave mentality. Putting yourself first and not women, not chasing women, putting the bag before the woman, putting your grind before the woman, putting your grind before everything. Recently, what I've been doing, y'all been seeing it on Instagram for the people that got me on Instagram. And I don't do this shit just to, you know, make it seem like, you know what I mean? But I do this shit because I want to motivate men. Because I was one of those people that was addicted to porn. I was one of those people that was addicted to masturbation. I was addicted to smoking weed. You know what I'm saying? And I'm not trying to make it seem like I've been sober for so long, because I just got high like 3 days ago. But I'm at the point now where I take breaks and, you know, different things like that. Like I'm slowly getting off the weed. You know what I'm saying? And this is something that I never thought I can get off. Like, I've been addicted to this stuff for years, you know what I mean? But I'm taking tolerance breaks and different things, like, because weed doesn't control me. I can go a week or 3 weeks without the shit. I'm not one of those people that need it. I don't need it. But now I'm at a point where I use the things that I do like, you know, I like weed. I like to get high. But now I use it as a reward. If I don't feel like I earned the weed, then I'm not going to smoke weed. You know what I'm saying? I get high when it's the time, when I accomplish some things, when I did the things I set out to do. And that's another thing that I want to talk to you guys, man. Stop lying to yourself. You know what I mean? I was one of those people that did that as well. Everything I'm telling y'all is things that I did. So I don't want y'all to look at me like, oh, he's just talking out his ass. Like, no, I've been through shit. I was one of those people, bro. I was a fucking loser. You know what I mean? But it's all about your perspective, and it's all about just escaping that slave mentality, bro. Like, it becomes a point in your life as a man where you get tired of being tired. You get tired of being just the same. You get tired of being fucking average, man. And that's one of the things I be trying to teach y'all, bro. I don't want y'all to be fucking average men. Who want to be an average man? Living check to check. Not being able to send your mom some money if she needed. If anybody gets sick in your family, you can afford the medical bill to get your family the right treatment they need. You know what I'm saying? If you want to go to fucking Miami or the UK, you can just book the flight right then and there because you got the bread. If you want to take a nice senorita out on a date to the Rusty Pelican, get her some wine, you know, maybe buy her some high heels because this is the woman that you see yourself with. You can do that because you put yourself in position to do it. See, an average man can't do that. An average man got to live check to check, getting them little ass checks. You know what I mean? Little ass band every 2 weeks. Who the hell want to wait every 2 weeks to get paid? That's some average shit. An average man is one of those men that just sit around and expect things to come to them. They complain all day long, but don't do nothing to solve their problems. That's an average man. A man that just expect life to just throw him a blessing. That ain't how this shit go. You gotta work. You gotta suffer. You gotta go through pain and trials and tribulations. You gotta go through adversity. That's what real men go through. Real men go through adversity. Real men solve their problems. They don't sit up and complain and bitch and whine. Real men have their own shit. They don't depend on a girl. You see a lot of these men out here living with their chick, driving a chick car, you know, just depending on a girl. A lot of men feel as though that, oh, if they get a woman, it's gonna make them complete. Like, no, complete yourself. If you one of those guys out there that feel like you need a woman to be happy, or you need a woman to be fulfilled, or bruh, come on, dog. Life is greater. You know what feel good? Having your shit in order. You know what feel good? Educating your mind, learning new things each and every day. You know what feel good? Building a relationship with God. That's something that I'm very proud of when it comes to this year, because like building a relationship with God is something that I never really did. I'm praying now. I make sure that I pray when I wake up. I make sure that I pray when I go to sleep. I'm having like full-on conversations with God. I be home alone talking to God, like, and I be feeling good. Like these is like I'm just proud of myself, and it don't always got to do with material, right? Because a lot of people feel like, oh, he's the shit because he got money and car. Like none of that matters. What really matters is improving mentally. Improving mentally, you know, doing things that you normally, just basically challenging yourself. Most of the stuff that I'm doing now, like this shit was hard for me years ago. Like working out, I didn't want to work out years ago. Like I make sure that I work out every day because I don't want to be average. I make sure that I'm waking up 5:30 a.m. and I'm going on my run because I don't want to be average. I don't want to be average. I refuse to be average. I refuse to grow and be broke. I refuse to be one of those people that stay in the same city until they die. I refuse. That shit is like depressing to even think about. Never traveling and just living in the same city, doing the same shit, fucking the same hoes, drinking every weekend. Motherfuckers be rewarding themselves for stuff that they didn't even earn. People just getting high all the time, drinking all the time. What you celebrating? Being a broke son of a bitch? I don't want to fucking drink. I didn't earn it. You know what feels good though? Drinking when you know you got money in the bank. Getting tipsy and drinking knowing you didn't motherfucking accomplish some shit. Getting high knowing that you put yourself in position. Being high feel better when you earned it. Pussy feel better when you earned it. You know what I'm saying? Like you meet a chick, you on your grind, and then the right woman just come to your life, you know what I mean? And you finally get laid by this chick, you gonna feel good. You ain't gonna feel drained. You gonna feel good because you earned it. You earned that woman. You know what I'm saying? You was getting all these bust down ass Tatianas, the same chicks everybody else getting. Now you at a point in your life where you attracting just goddesses, woman that's actually adding value to your life. You earn that. You travel in the world. You earn that. You don't want to be average, y'all. You don't want to stay in that slave mentality as a man, because that's what they're doing. These oppressors and the people, the elites, the people that's running this whole shit, they're going to constantly hit you with shit to get you off your grind. Recommend you all these girls. You know what I mean? Keep you addicted to porn. Keep you addicted to the lust mentality. You know? Keep you addicted to all this stuff. Like, you know? So for all you guys watching this, man, like, I want y'all to understand, you know, life is greater, man. Life is more than life than just the stuff that they promote. It's more than life than all this extra shit, bro. Get your stuff in check. You know, when it all starts with you. You know, nothing is going to change unless you change it. Solve those problems. If you got any problems in your life, solve them. Don't complain, solve them. You're not in a position to complain. Men don't complain. They solve problems. And that's how you get to the next level. You know what I mean? I woke up. I did everything I needed to do. I was tired. I was in the gym. I barely could lift shit because my arms are sore from last night. But I still made it happen. No excuses. But these are the days that's going to pay off. The days when you didn't feel like doing things. You know what I mean? Handle y'all business though, man. Like I really want to see y'all win, and God will send the blessings. You know, that's one thing about God. God never is just gonna leave you out. He's never gonna leave you out. God is gonna get back to you. He's gonna send you your blessings when you're ready. And I'm just so glad and fortunate that God put me in a situation where I needed this moment, man. Y'all just don't understand. I'm more happy nowadays than I was when I was popping. And it's just crazy to me, right? Because it's like, bro, I needed this moment. I needed this shit, bro. I feel hungry again. I want this shit again. When I wake up, I'm thinking of ways, like new ways to serve humanity. Like, what the fuck can I do? What video can I make to serve humanity? How can I help people? Like, these are the things that I'm thinking about now. Like, before I wasn't thinking about this. Like, it's just a different feeling, a different vibe. You know what I mean? Like, bruh, I'm at a point now where I barely, like, I'm just happy, y'all. I'm happy. You know what I mean? I'm not in the best situation, but I'm happy. Mentally, I'm happy. Because I can feel myself slowly getting out of that slave mentality, you know? I can feel myself slowly becoming the man I want to be. And it all starts up here first. Before everything can happen in the physical world, you got to change your perspective. You got to change what's up here. If you don't change what's up here, you're never going to be anything. You're never going to be nothing. So for all y'all watching, man, like, put yourself in position. Okay, so how do you put yourself in position? A lot of y'all be in my DMs, yo, bro, like, I want to do this, this, and this, but I don't know where to start. Just start. Like, a lot of y'all be waiting on the right time. There's not a right time. Stop waiting on the right time and just do it. Whatever it is you have sat out, just do it. Stop telling yourself you're going to do stuff and not doing it. I did that so many times, man. And you feel like shit. You get tired of lying to yourself. You get tired of being the same person, bro. And the devil always going to try to work. One thing about the devil, when the devil see you transcending and going towards a godly path, and you starting to like do different things that can get you out of that slave mentality, the devil is going to throw so many loops at you. So many loops. This is why we as people this is why we gotta exercise our mind and be physically strong, because you never know what these people gonna throw at you. You know what I mean? If somebody was to break into your fucking house and try to snatch up your kids, you wouldn't even be able to do that because you a fat slobby nigga that's getting high all the time and drinking all the time. Your body fucked up. You can't even defend yourself or your family. You got to be ready for war. This is a war we're going through, a real deal spiritual war. You got to be equipped with the right skills to fight back. A lot of people don't see it that way, but this is how I see it. I'm at war with not only these people, but myself. So understand that, man. And you don't want to be average. I see greatness in y'all. Y'all not average motherfuckers, man. We not average. We don't do average. We leave that to these other people. Let these other people do that. But we getting on our grind. And that's just how it's going to go. Ain't that right, Marty?
Yup.
Yup.